Close your eyes and think of a First World War soldier. What age is he? Probably not 8 years old. But that's what age Momcilo Garvic was when he joined the Serbian army. In one fell swoop, his entire family had been brutally murdered by their Austro-Hungarian enemies. Having heard the gunfire, he rushed back home, but it was too late. Left without a family and with nowhere to live, Garvic was taken in by the 6th Artillery Serbian Division. On his first night in camp, he led a revenge mission against the Austro-Hungarian soldiers who had killed his family. By age 10, he had been promoted to Lance Corporal in the Serbian army. The soldier you have in mind probably isn't 12 years old either. But it was mere months after his 12th birthday that Private Sidney Lewis enlisted with the East Surrey Regiment, having lied about his age at the time. By the age of 13, Sidney was fighting in the Somme, one of the most brutal battles of the war. His mum, however, had other ideas. Writing to the British Army enclosing Sidney's birth certificate, a distraught Mrs. Lewis pled for her son to be sent home with all possible speed. The letter eventually makes it to Sidney's commanding officer. And after 6 weeks of fighting, Sidney was pulled from the front line and finally made it back to his mum. At age 16, Herbert Morris wasn't much older than you are now when he volunteered to leave home in Jamaica and join the fight in Europe. Herbert's on his way to join the front in the field of Flanders. He has bravely requested to be sent there where the fighting is fiercest. As enemy shells rain down on the 6th Battalion of the British West Indies Regiment, Herbert's nerves start to fray. Eventually, he can take no more and flees from the trenches. He is suffering from what we now know to be shell shock. After being arrested and brought back to camp, he is subjected to 14 days field punishment. After being released, Herbert makes a second, desperate attempt to run away. This time, there is to be no mercy. Herbert is sentenced to death and shot at dawn by a firing squad including several of his fellow West Indies comrades. Fire! He has just turned 17.